right. Never mind. Oh, bro, never mind. Y'all niggas don't even know what I'm talking about. Get your mind right to get your grind right on, babies, on, bro. Them on the brothers. Hey, say twin. Hey, say twin. Oh, bro, now, niggas just sitting here looking at me and shit. Fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? The Astro Waters and I, this what this 360 pack called on, babies, on, bro, them on the brothers. Hey, say twin. We talk about the deeper knowledge here, all that other shit. Wait a second while I'm loading up on, bro, now. Wait a second while we load up. And y'all just take a look into this. I guess I'll just run my mouth for a second while we waiting on this to load up. And I can talk this deeper knowledge to y'all in a second. Let me pull, what's this lecture called? The Astro Waters and Eyes are going to come up already? Not yet. I just did this lecture yesterday. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. It's a new word I learned today that we got to learn about doing. You feel what I'm saying? And just to start off with a lesson, if you let somebody piss you off on bro, if somebody upset you and anger you, you got to realize what level you on. On bro, now let's for example, let's do this. You think somebody racist and shit. On bro, now they racist. You feel me? But they work at a store. They work as a store clerk. They do some racist shit to you. You at the store. What you gonna do? You gonna get mad. You gonna huff and puff. You gonna, oh my God, I can't believe you ain't gonna do me like that. But then at the end of the day, you at a fucking department store in some capitalistic ass place buying some fucking clothes from a stove clerk. That after you leave the store, they have no bearing in your fucking life. They have no power over your shit. Nothing at all. The most they could do is make inconvenience your little fake ass dreamy trip. So what I'm saying is we gotta pay attention to what we choose to give our energy to, what we choose to give our shit to. Because you could have transmuted that energy that you're trying to spaz on them for and wasting your energy and time. Because what? You gonna win an argument? What are you winning here? You ain't even winning shit. On bro now. So we gotta realize that there's nothing to fucking win. We already winning. You win it when you focus on yourself. You win it when you tap into this shit. You win it when you tapping into your greater self. You already winning. You ain't gotta win. We ain't got no fucking arguments to beat on the guy. No. You motherfucker racist, then let them be fucking racist. Niggas ain't got no power as it is. They actually doing you a favor. On bro now. That's the spirit protecting you. They don't want you to get in contact with that type of energy. They don't need to be in contact with you. They don't need to be exchanging money or take. They don't need your light. On bro now, the spirit protecting you from these people. That's good. Separate us. Good. On bro now, that's what you need to do, gang. So we got to keep operating out of the love. A lot of people gonna operate out of the hate. They hate for something. They hate for this. But you got to realize that most people are what? They miserable with their damn self. They unhappy with their damn self. This is a deeper reflection and a testimony to what's within. And people at the end of the day, guess what? They got to go to bed with their fucking self. They got to lie to their fucking self. They got to live their own goddamn miserable lives. So when you see people doing miserable shit, don't feed into that misery ass shit. Let these niggas be miserable. They already paying the price to be. You know what they say? You got to pay the price to be the boss. Let these miserable ass niggas pay that price. They got to deal. They got to deal with their own damn attitude. What you think they got an attitude for in the first place? They got to deal with their damn self. Oh, brother, now here you come being mad because they ain't treating you a certain way. Fuck them. And then here's the deepest part. The spirit told me to say this. Oh, bro, now. Motherfucker, if you a lion and you around the sheep and the sheep don't know you a lion, who is gonna hurt? It's gonna hurt the damn sheep. So just because a person don't see your intentions or your energy or recognize what you is, shit, that's on them. Oh, bro, they gonna have to pay that price. You feel me? You don't know what the fuck you ain't using your spidey senses when you around, because that's on you, gang. So y'all got to understand that we moving into a new time. You represent an aspect of energy and light. And plus, this is a mental projection of something deeper within. And plus, your ego and your shadow don't want you to take this shit to the next level. So when you're going through life and you get into your deeper spirituality and all those deeper aspects, you always going to have some bullshit that's popping off to test your ego, test your energy, and see where the fuck you stand. Bro, no. So you need to understand where you at with this knowledge and shit. You feel me? Where you stand. What's going to bother you? How much energy are you going to give to something? Because the more energy we give outside of ourselves, the less energy we give to our damn self. Does that make sense to everybody? I said, does that make sense to everybody? Bro, it's dead as hell of this. Boy, you know what? I'm just spoiled from yesterday. Let me not have no expectations with y'all. I'm spoiled from yesterday. Bro, we had 3,000 people coming to live yesterday. And guess what? It was the 14th day of me doing 360 pack number 13 days of me doing 360 pack number 13. Well, maybe we on 14. The Astro Waters and I, it's time to get splashed. It's time to get wet in that Astro Water. This is the anniversary value of this Lex 360 packs because on Sunday we're gonna have our 2-year anniversary of the school. Hopefully we can get some numbers in this bitch. Y'all, bro, now they've been reset my algorithm, gang. And that's okay because we doing something totally new. And that's another thing in life. Let me rant one more time. We gotta get used to doing new shit. Doing things that we never did before, all them different aspects. So, this gonna be uncomfortable for me, but it is what it is. I still gotta do something new. You feel what I'm saying? I can't teach the 360 pack, think the unthinkable every motherfucking day. That shit get old, twin. Talking about photon light and all that, that's cute and it's fire. The lecture is fire. But remember, we got to keep expanding. We got to keep challenging ourselves. That's how you get to the next level, through challenges. So yeah, that lecture is fire, but it's no longer challenging. You feel me? I'm running through that. So now it's time to challenge myself. So we got to get in it. It goes in, out, out control. Right, down, wrong. Now, what do people usually do on anniversaries? Get fucked up, celebrations, get fucked up. Bro, now what if I told you that getting fucked up could be possibly, and nobody else gonna ever say this shit. Bro, I'm the first nigga to say this, but I'm usually always the first nigga to say some crazy shit. What if getting fucked up was a part of your spirituality? Let me say that shit louder for the people in the back. What if getting fucked up is a part of your motherfucking spirituality? Then what? They like, shit, sign me up. A couple niggas like, sign me up, shit. No, for real though. That's what we're here to talk about. A little bit. We're gonna get into some deeper aspects, but yeah. What if you getting fucked up was a part of your spirituality this whole time, gang? Bro, no, we need to start thinking about this shit. This is the deeper aspects of our existence on Babies, on Brother, on the Brothers. This 360 pack number 14. And the first book we're going to start off with is Donald Tyson's book, Soul Flight. All right, it says right here, the shamanic mind altering techniques. So, boom, right off the bat, just that alone, mind altering. You know what we're talking about right now. Every time you alter your mind, you alter Every time you alter your mind, twin, you alter your consciousness. You alter the aspects of everything around you. For example, when you go to sleep at night and you start shifting the way that you think or shifting the way that you perceive this world, this whole realm leaves. You leave this realm. You tap into your dreaming state. You tap into your deep sleep state. You tap into all these different aspects of what? Your motherfucking existence. So you already been transitioning and altering your state of mind. And every time you alter your state of mind, you had a different experience. You feel what I'm saying? On bro, now, what is the nature of the knowing of your existence? I don't know what that means, gang. On bro, now, it seems like you already know. All right, now you asking questions like that. Let me guess, you already know. All right, now, no, for real though, when niggas get to asking questions, they already know the answer, gang. On bro, now they are when the questions get that deep, these niggas know the answer. All right, so anyways, when you alter the mind, you alter your reality. The universe is mental. You've been proving it every night. You take your ass to sleep, you go into these realms of existence, you transition the world around you. All right, it's that simple. Now, a shaman or shaman, what is a shaman? First of all, I actually did something new for this 360 pack. I put some actual TikToks in the 360 packs so we can talk about this.
Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to answer this question real quick. I've had many people ask me, like, how do I become a shaman? How do I become a shaman? You don't become a shaman. You are a shaman that is awakened to your shamanhood. You know what I mean? Like, for example, it's not something that you can just do a course. Granted, there are courses out there, but you will feel lost, stuck. You're going to get yourself caught up with all kinds of energies if this is not something that's innately in you. For me, all of the generations before me, they were shamans. I've come from a Haitian tradition, and lots of my ancestors, my mom, her mother, her father, were all shamans. They were people in their community in whom people used to go to as the medicine man or the medicine woman. And so with that, you have to be keenly aware when you're stepping into this path, because this path calls you. And I'm going to give you a couple of tips to let you know that it's calling you. Tip is that you are connected to nature. You are connected to animals. When you walk down the street and people are walking their dogs are attracted to you. Dogs feel your energy. Dogs like, I've had dogs run off a leash and come to me, and their owner's like, what the hell? He never does that. That's one sign. Birds, bees, everything are attracted to you. They come, they fly around you. It's because the energy that you're emitting, and they can hear it, they can feel it, and they feel connected to you. That's one sign. When animals, insects, things are attracted to you. Another sign is when you continue to have these dreams and visions of like things that are either happening or about to happen. Sometimes it feels scary because it feels like it's really intense and dark stuff. But like you don't understand it. And so that's another sign in which you're being called to shamanism. Lastly, one of the major things, I experienced this my entire life, is you feel everything. When I say you feel everything, you feel other people's emotions. You feel the emotions of the world as a whole. When things...
Motherfucker, I feel the goddamn house. On bro them, I feel the walls. Motherfucker, I could feel a Burger King rapper. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'll be... like, this shit been through. On bro them, I'm just saying, twin. So, she talking about basically the qualities to be a shaman. And that's what we talking about. You feel what I'm saying? That's that shamanistic energy. Now, this is a woman. So a woman really talking about a shaman, you know what I'm saying? A woman got a whole different implication of this magic than we do. You feel what I'm saying? She got a whole different aspect. Remember, women are born with their eggs and shit. They already matured on a deeper level. That's that divine feminine shit everybody been whispering about lately. So, bro, no, that's that whisper we've been hearing lately. You feel what I'm saying? The rise of the goddess and shit. That ain't by no motherfucker. Look, y'all think niggas just kissing women ass, and it ain't even that, twin. We really just be reading these books and reading the deeper science, and this shit just right the fuck in your face. But we'll get to that later. Because I don't have time to be proving it on bro now. I mean, you did come out your mama. I shouldn't have to prove this part if you came out your damn mama. But anyways, we talking about the shaman. You feel what I'm saying? The shaman. So one of the deeper aspects, shamanism has been a long-standing tradition. Let me just read this shit I wrote on bro now. Shamanism has been a long-standing tradition in the spiritual community after clarity to the offering clarity to the one seeking a deeper connection to the astral realm and beyond. However, with great power comes sacrifice. And when we analyze the synchronicities of shamanism techniques to induce altered states of consciousness, one but can't but help. One can't but help implicate the higher meanings of it all. Also, the activation of the Kundalini fire snake can be observed as well. So we're going to be cross-referencing a couple documents here. It looks like Beyond the Wabe Zone by Kenneth Grant, Soul Flight by Donald Tyson. Now, right here, hold on. I got to do this every day, man. Oh, bro, no. Every freaking day, dude. That's when motherfuckers go to work and shit start getting mad at anything. What the fuck? Oh, bro, no. Damn. Oh, a jor be off at the job. You what the fuck? Why am I jor? You know what? I might not be able to do this. Oh, bro, if you ready to look, anything will make you leave that bitch. I'm ready to give this shit up. Oh, bro, they're like, what? Over what? My respect just flows to women naturally. Energy doesn't lie. Can't flake influence for real. On babies, on bro, no more bread, as they say, twin. I'm sorry, y'all. I just don't give a fuck anymore. All right, how I was just explaining to somebody else. This is my job. I'm at that level right now, so y'all just gonna have to excuse me. Bro, now. All right. Anyways, let's go into these shaman mind things. You feel what I'm saying? On babies, on bro, them one of brethren's twin. Okay, it says you just messaged me, but you're live, so I'm assuming this ain't you. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? You know, once you get to a specific level of your look, I'm about to look, here come my ego. Guys, once you get to a specific level of your TikTok career, there's going to be emulators and fakers. So, bro, now it's going to be niggas trying to be like you, twin. I don't know what they doing. Ain't nobody, it's hard for me to get a motherfucking cash app. And now you trying to come behind my name? You a goofy ass. Bro, all these names out here. You gonna pick my name. All right, go ahead, gang. I gotta teach for 5-6 hours to get it. You gonna send $5. Oh, bro, then $5. That's teaching for 5 hours, all knowledge, all books to it. I can come up here and make niggas cry and everything. Oh, bro, new. So I don't know what this nigga doing. I don't know what they doing. Ain't nobody going for that goofy shit. Ain't not there. Nobody going for it. If you go for that, you deserve it. Oh, bro, hi. I feel your energy from across the room. Would you like a shout out reading? Oh, bro, now you better cuss this out. All right. Anyways, hi. I feel your energy from the room. Like, how the fuck you feel my energy, bitch? I don't even know you. Oh, bro, now. And this is another thing. 360 will never solicit to y'all in your inbox. I never jump in y'all inboxes. Bro, I don't jump in inboxes unless you're hitting me up because I gotta keep what we already black men. We gotta keep our names professional. You know how that shit go. Bro, now I don't like that shit, gang. So 360 has never solicited anybody's inbox. I have never solicited services. Bro, them if you want this knowledge, you gotta come to me. Period. You feel? Bro, damn. Come on, guys. Come on. It's me you talking to. Look at me. Bro, now look. Get a good look at me. Good bug shot of this bitch. They can always look it up in a mug shot like this. They really got me, didn't they? Oh, bro, now look. Like, look, the camera over here, gang. Baby. All right, anyways. They got me. Back to this knowledge shit, though. But that's exciting. People are emulating, faking to beat me. Who gives a fuck on bro now? Yes, y'all, don't fall for none of that shit. There's two 360 accounts. And one of them I don't use. All right, on bro now. The other one is this one. Anybody else pretending to be me? I mean, you really can't pretend to do this shit. I feel sorry for them on bro now. But anyways, those are scammers. Those are foreigners. That's one of them because it is what it is. All right. Now, let's go back to this knowledge, though. Shamanic mind-altering techniques. In order to engage in soul flight, shamans need to induce an altered state of consciousness because their roles in the societies were so vital. Shamans used whatever techniques was found to be effective, even those that might result in permanent injury or death. A shaman was expected to get results and often sacrifice the health of his mind and body in order to live up to his reputation. Mind-altering techniques used by shamans generally fall into three groups: pain, music, and drugs. So, bro, that shit sound like a mixtape, don't it? Like Bunny Bag or NBA Young, one of these kids. Bro, we gotta go to some kids and shit. Bro, now Rugrat 2027. These niggas names so crazy now. Bro, now Rugrat 1600. Bro, the 1900 Rugrats. Whatever these names is. But drugs, pain, and music taps you into them different worlds. Now, a lot of people gonna be like, well, 360, what bro now? What you if you look all around your society, like I said, I kind of already set y'all up because the universe is mental. You are perceiving this world through your psyche, through your mind. You are perceiving a regular world. You wake up to this world. It's regular. Depending on your mind and how you perceive it is how this world shows to you. So when you alter this mind, you alter this reality. Your ass got sleepy. You closed your eyes and went to sleep. You went into a different state of existence. Then you altered your mind again and went into a deeper state of existence. So it seems that when you alter your mind, you alter the world around you. So when we're talking about mind altering techniques, why are they altering their mind? So they can alter their consciousness. Come on now. Alter that. Good. Alter your consciousness. Now, it says right here, in order to engage in soul flight, shamans need to induce blah, blah, blah. Another popular drug employed by the shamans of the New World and after the voyages of discovery of the early Europeans in the Old World as well was tobacco. Our modern culture has so abused and debased this plant that it is sometimes difficult to realize that it was sacred for the American Indians. They regarded it as a sacred for its mind-altering properties. Tobacco was found to sharpen and focus thoughts while at the same time relaxing the body. It enhances mental clarity, in part by widening tiny blood vessels. What's up, bro? So, on a deeper level, on Babies on Brother on the Brothers, they say, twin, the shamans did what? They tapped into tobacco. What do you do in North America right at this moment? What you're smoking all around North America right now? Tobacco-yaki, baby. Why? Tobacco was found to sharpen and focus thoughts while at the same time relaxing the body. It enhances mental clarity in part by widening tiny blood vessels in the brain, a process known as cerebrovascularization, so that more blood can flow through them, feeding the brain, which increases levels of knowledge. Yet paradoxically, by acting on the nervous system, tobacco constricts blood vessels in the body. It raises a person's blood pressure, which further enhances the mental sharpness by pumping blood through the brain under increased pressure. In addition to these remarkable qualities, tobacco is an analgesic that reduces pain in the body, an antipsychotic, and an effective something that reduces anxiety levels. The shamans of the northern and central regions of the Americas relied on tobacco, rolling the dried leaves of the plant. Oh, y'all rolling shit up? Oh, so y'all rolling shit up? Okay. Appreciate the gifts, twin. Oh, brother, appreciate all the love, y'all. Y'all double tap the screen rocking with this shit. I don't know how 35 people snuck up in this bitch on brother. Well, anyways, gang, basically, I gotta stand up on this one. Basically, what we saying, twin, is if you look around the world today, what just doing all day? Let me get a pack of cigarettes. Let me smoke a square. You got a square? That's what they call them back home. You got a square? Oh, bro, no. They used to call them shorts. Y'all been smoking tobacco, haven't you? Well, that's what the shamans used to do back in the Central America, those indigenous folks that y'all like to call so much. So this might be another signification. Y'all might not be too far off with that indigenous shit on bro now. Because it looks like a lot of the behavior of the indigenous people is being modeled in our people today. They rolling up right now, rolling up some leaves and some tobacco right now. They smoking tobacco, they smoking cigarettes, they doing all this shit, ain't they? Why are people love that shit? Why that just latches to us? Because it's been your people. You've been doing this shit. It says the native in Central America and North America, they were smoking that tobacco shit. The shamans. This is how they tapped in. What you do over here? You smoke that tobacco shit. Huh. Ain't that funny? Oh, bro, now. Now, if you subscribe to a religion, then what's going to happen? On bro now. What happens when you're gonna get into your puritanism? You might tap out this shit. And that's everybody got their own route. You feel me? But you can't be a sober and tell me that if I get fucked up, I'm wrong for it, and I can't get fucked up and tell you if you sober that you wrong for it. Everybody got their own path. That's that grace that you gotta allow people. You feel what I'm saying? Which is hard to do. You know what I'm saying? We want people to go under our umbrella, our tree, and believe what we believe and all that extra shit. You feel me? But you gotta go. You gotta really whatchamacallit. On bro now. Yeah, double tap the screen, y'all. I appreciate it. Share this shit. Double tap the screen. Rock with it. So anyway, it says right here, the shamans of the north and central regions of the Americas relied on tobacco. It relied on tobacco. Rolling the dry leaves of the plant and putting them in the pipes to smoke them, chewing them, or drinking the extracted juice. But the shamans of the southern region of the Americas preferred the leaves of the cocoa plant from which the modern illegal narcotic gain is derived. As is true of fortified wine and the hard spirits of alcohol, the ancient shamans had never experienced the effects of cocaine because they did not process the technology to manufacture it. They chewed the fresh cocoa leaves, mingling the juice gradually with their saliva, which they swallowed. The leaves of the cocoa plant induce euphoria, coupled with a temporary freedom from pain or weakness. Shit, that's exactly what cocaine do. Good, oh, bro, like that's exactly what that shit do. The exact same thing, gang. Oh, bro, like that's exactly what it does, gang. So basically, I'm in love with the coke. That's right. They was tapping into that shit too. I already knew that though. You can go look at Wikipedia. They've been using cocoa for a representation of the spiritual implication 10,000 years ago. That's a spiritual implication before it became the shit it is today with the having fun and yeah, the 80s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get bro, no, we ain't talking about that shit. Scarface, all that shit. That's the capitalistic aspect of the existence. It had a shamanistic, spiritual perspective that existed before that in the art of what? Shamanism. Because if I alter my mind, then I alter the world around me. The world only how you perceive it. Huh? I seen somebody say if I'm up, I seen somebody say that yesterday. Like you will tell a person something, but it don't matter how you tell it to them because depending on their mind is how they gonna hear that shit. So you might mean good or mean well, but it'll come off wrong because they interpreted it different. So just in that sense, motherfuckers hear different. Imagine what they see. Imagine what they everything. So the same with this. If you alter the mind, you alter your consciousness. Now, if you have been given the reality or given the role of a spiritual perspective, then you are altering your consciousness for what? So you can tap into these different realms, these different states of existence, and get the deeper perspective of this existence. Oh, bro, because you already going into these different worlds. They're called what? The astral realms. So we have different planes of existence that we go into every motherfucking night. We've been shifting naturally. But see, the shamans are doing it what? At will. A shaman do it at will with they taking their individual self into the waking state as opposed to going into the dreaming state and sleeping there. But even in that place, you can do the work. You feel what I'm saying? This is about tapping into them different realms. You have to alter the mind. That's why your ass see, this is why we come back, no matter how spiritual we get and shit, we go back to our regular selves and we have these limitations and we have this back and forth and we have these doubts and these questions and these motherfucking answers and these why, when, where's, who's, and how's and these why be's and I'm 144 plus the 7 chakras plus the motherfucking kundalini to subtract the chosen ones plus Anunnaki got. Now you all over the place. Why, twin? Oh, bro, now why you all over the place, gang? Damn, we got restricted. Shit. Fuck. Oh. Why you all over the place, gang? Because you thinking on a rational level. You feel what I'm saying? You thinking on a rational level. And if you and your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because your live does not comply with the For You feed eligibility. Man, I don't give a fuck. Good. Well, bro, no, we gonna still keep talking this shit, gang. But anyways, no, for real though, your body has limitations. You gotta breathe every second. You gotta breathe every whoop de woo. You gotta drink every da 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 done. You gotta eat every da 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 done. So if your waking state, as soon as you wake up, you got all these rules and laws and limits. Then your consciousness has rules, laws, and limits in the waking state. And that's when you what? When you in your rational state of mind. So it's hard for you to break the aspect of those limitations and get into the deeper perspectives of your existence / non-existence. Bro, now. Only time you was really doing this shit when you listened to some music for a long time, you tapped into some shit, you been something, you did something, you hit your head too damn hard, you watched the movie, something put you in the dream state. Good. Bro, now. You feel me? And that's some real shit. Now, I'm really talking to the fellas. Fellas, hey, do you like the part? My bad. I'm really talking to the fellas because ladies got their own way. And we'll get to that a little bit later. I'm really talking to the bros in them. I'm talking to the on bro names right now. We ain't talking about the old babies. We talking about the on bro names. You feel me? Because that's some real shit. We're really talking to the young bro now because we're talking about the shaman, and that's usually connected to the warlock energy, the masculine energy. A woman is more of a witch energy, and like I said, she has her own natural way to tap into this shit, and it's right under your motherfucking nose. But all right, anyways, a mind-altering substance occurred naturally in the central part of the New World in peyote, extracted from several species of the Mexico cactus growing in what is now Mexico in the southeastern United World. It was used to induce visions, and thanks in large part to the books of Carlos Castaneda, it is perhaps the most famous of the naturally occurring drug employed by shamans, Castaneda wrote. My basic assumption in both books, the teaching of Don Juan in a separate reality, has been that the articulation points in learning to be a sorcerer were the states of non-ordinary reality produced by the ingestion of psychotropic plants. And now you gotta understand, didn't they talk to a burning bush in the Bible and shit? Them niggas was probably fucked up. That was some straight metaphysics. A burning bush. Bro, now God was talking through a burning bush. Yeah, okay. God was talking through a burning bush. That's why niggas love to smoke burn bushes and talk about God. Ain't that the truth? Bro, now. To the use of three such plants, datura known as I'm doing the Winston known as peyote and hallucinogenic. Oh boy, that fire shit. Now let's go a little bit deeper on bro now. And 360 ain't responsible for nobody getting fucked up. So I'm not doing this so we can get fucked up, guys. I'm just teaching on bro now. But anyways, the shaman energy says that what? The shaman this book by who is the person that wrote this book? Donald Tyson wrote this book. This book by Donald Tyson tells you what? That through pain, music, and drugs, that what? Through pain, music, and drugs, that there was some aspect of tapping into these different mind states, these different existences, which is very important. Why? Because through pain, music, and drugs, you can go to the different world. Fire snake, the activation of it does what? It takes you to the different worlds. It alters the mind. Kundalini is a perspective of altering the mind. You're becoming one with a different realm. The serpent swallows things whole. It's all just interpretations of the energy that rises from the base of your spine all the way up to your mind. Alters the damn mind. The fire snake, which may be partially stirred by what? Motherfucking drugs, pain, and music. This is from Beyond the Mojave Zone by Kenneth Grant. The same shit that they say that sparks up your fire snake temporarily is the exact same thing that Donald Tyson talks about in the aspect of shamanism and a representation of altering your mind to alter your consciousness. And why would a shaman want to alter his consciousness? Because it wants to be the leader, spiritual leader of the tribe, the spiritual leader of the community. Because if you think about it, if you herding goats all day and doing shit, by the time you get home, you sleepy, gang. You ain't got time to sit there and hungry. You like, shit, I gotta go to bed for the next day to do this shit. But it's always an individual. Appreciate the players, twin. It's always an individual. That's the 360 pack you want. Number 12. Bet, say less. I got you. Whoever that was. But it's always an individual that can tap into this shit full time. So usually the village gonna pick what? The most psychically spiritual, weird, you gotta be off a little bit. They'll find an individual that will be the leader for their group. That's on a spiritual level. They're gonna do all the healing. They're gonna probably do the burial practices, all of that different aspects. They talking to the ancestors. They giving out dreams and warnings. They doing dream reads. They reading shit. They just letting you know what it is on a spiritual level. You feel me? You are the spiritual leader. So that's that shaman energy. And how do they do that? They would sacrifice themselves, whatever they had to do to tap into them realms. Whatever they had to do to tap into them realms. And this had to be after the feminine principles. I'm sorry. This has to be, we are only talking, I don't know how far back this shit go. Oh, I don't know. But anyways, let's keep on going here. Oh yeah, so with that being said, pain, music, drugs, all them different perspectives. Got it hooked up. The same thing right here. The skillful administration of what? Exactly. The paralysis of the mind by sudden shock, surprise, grief, ecstasy, pain. Hypnosis induced by repetitive sonic rhythms as in kirtana, jazz, ritual drumming, and chanting, music. So the exact three in a row, in an order, are cross-referenced with Beyond the Mojave Zone by Kenneth Grant. So this is just another connection that we're making. And when we get these divine connections, these are called synchronicities. The universe is giving us signs and symbols and shit like that. You're making those connections. You want to alter the mind, then there's specific ways you could do that. Some of y'all went through this naturally. One of those says sudden shock, sudden grief. What has some people been through in this class? Sudden shock, sudden grief. Am I capping though? Have we not went through things on Bronell? And that's why y'all are tapping into this knowledge. On Bronell made you question this reality. Fuck everybody. This world is so fucked up. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna fucking show them. Oh, Bronell, head ass good. That's where this spirit shit comes. Hey, come into the darkness. Oh, Bronell, you what? Come on, come with me. Everything's gonna be okay over here. Oh, bro, they'll walk your ass right into that dark shit, and now your ass walking around with painted fingernails and shit. Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Oh, bro, they'll sing it. Oh, bro, they'll dark gothic songs and shit. I'm just playing, gang. I'm joking. Listening to bro, I'm just playing. I'm just saying anything at this point. But nah, for real though. On a deeper aspect, y'all gotta learn that when you alter your mind, you alter your consciousness. A lot of things that y'all been through in your life have already initiated and opened those doors. You feel what I'm saying? You feel? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Oh, bro, nigga get loose in this bitch. Oh, bro, what's up, bros? 360 the rock, bro. 360 the emo, bro. Cutting my life into pieces. Oh, bro, you hear me? 360 the emo, bro. All right, now, no, but on some real shit though. Everything that we learning, the little things that y'all went through in life and all of that, you feel me? Not gonna lie, I used to rock to Linkin Park. I tried so hard. Oh, bro, you can't even hit that. That bro got the singing. And lots of love. And in the end, oh, bro, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust. Oh, bro, you gotta stand up. You get to stand up in this speech. He gone too. Bro gone. Me and Babe was just talking about this shit. Bro gone. Bro now. I don't know why all the is like Linkin Park. They know about that deep in the hood. I know deep hood is that knew about Linkin Park. On bro, then they actually, bro, I know about that song. On bro now. I'm like, damn, what? This shit got far. They touched everybody. That's music though. That's that vibration shit. It's all vibration. And then y'all got to think about this, and we can go deeper with this. Music is a vibration. And if you go deeper with this, if you stop listening to the artist and listen to the music, you can take the music even further and start to understand the aspect of your energy. And the vibration is a part of a dream. So when you listen in the music, you really listening to a dream, a created dream. But see, we only hear the artists, we hear the egos. Oh, that's Kendrick Lamar. Oh, that's SZA. But you got to listen to the damn song and separate it from the ego and just listen to the vibration. And what you're going to find is what happens when people start listening to music. They do this. They nod their heads, right? Why? Because if music is a vibration, then it's no difference than like the moon's representation of it creating the tides in the water. It's creating a vibration, then you start waving. Just like the vibes from anything else, don't you? You start waving. Your tides start. Because you are what? You're a water being. The vibration is now affecting you. You feel what I'm saying? I've been trying to, next time, if you want to charge up, listen to some music and don't move. Just, bro, they'll go crazy in this speech. Just listen to your song, but don't move. That shit might induce lunacy. Yo ass got it. Hey, bro, at least it's one of these. Only time you do that is when you in the club. Bro, and you trying to act like you too fucking cool. Like you know this your song. It was good, bro. Like, you know this your shit, gang. Go ahead and get down, bro. Go ahead and get down to that Beyonce. Good, bro. You got down to that Beyonce. All right, anyway. You know this your damn song. Stop acting cool, twig. Bro, stop acting cool. You know this your shit. They playing that 7-Eleven, bro. Bro, they'll embarrass in the club. Bro, they playing that Beyonce 7-Eleven. You know that's your shit. All right, anyways. Oh, oh shit. All right. Anyways, the power of water within our realm cannot be underestimated. Its importance to our biological survival reflects a hidden door to our spiritual world. The metaphysical principle of the aforementioned element implicates the potency of the astral realm, which is compared to water. So the astral realm is a watery realm, and that's why I'm saying all of this shit. And it's crazy because I used to listen to music, and my mind used to tell me, "You're not listening to the music. Your astral body is." On bro, like your spiritual energy is actually vibing to this shit. Like your body might be doing the movements, like, but your spirit is the one really like merging with this vibration. So when you like something, it's the spirit, it's that deeper energy within you. That's why you feel it somewhere. That's the whole aspect of this. Um, that's very important to understand. But anyways, the astral realm, the astral plane, whose symbol is also water. The quality of the astral plane, whose symbol is also water. So water is the symbol of what? The astral plane. It says right here in Outside the Circles of Time. It is not only the transformation from a watery astral existence to earth or flesh, it's also the symbol of the leapers who jumped the path for the reverse side of the tree of life. What are we talking about? We're talking about the frog-headed goddess Hecate. Why is Hecate or Hector, Gotti, whatever her name is? Why is this so important? Well, she comes from Hec, which is an older science. She's a frog-headed goddess. And a frog-headed goddess is what? She is amphibious. And amphibious nature represents an aspect of what? Our nature of transformation, our nature of existence. For example, your daddy had what? The semen. Your mommy had the A, the men of the sea. So we all, our whole existence started as a fluid perspective. But over time, when your mommy did not have what? An M cycle, which is also an aspect of a fluid, the blood flow, the bloodstreams, representation of water. We're about to get in that in a second. She did not have a menstrual cycle. She started to what? Manifest your ass into the physical. That's the very first blood. Appreciate it, man. That's the very first blood that coagulated into the physical. That is the very first blood that coagulated into the physical and represents some perspective of transforming water into earth. And what is a frog? A frog is an amphibious aspect that does what? It can be in water and it can be on motherfucking earth. So your ancestors did what? They picked the frog to represent the transformation of water to earth. Frog, that's why it's a frog-headed goddess. Yes, these are the idols that your father God, the mind state of today, demonizes. But that's something you got to deal with because that's just a true science. Every book I go through is going to tell you that your goddess energy, the one energies before that were already demonized and casted out. What are the idols that you think they was fucking talking about? Good. They wasn't on bro. What are these idols you think they was all against? Good. They were feminine energies. A frog-headed goddess. If you've seen that shit, that'd be considered evil. Look at the devil. But that's a metaphor. I just broke down a metaphor for you so you can understand the metaphysics because ultimately we are amphibious in nature. We went from a watery state to a physical state with the transformation of fire, which is the will and desire to create. When our mommy and daddy got together, which is our desire or whatever. The air is what we breathe. We just knocked out 4 elements. You breathe in the air, which is a lesser dense aspect of water. Water is a representation of the blood flow, the cycle. If she don't have that, she manifests you into this physical. How do you slide from the watery astral realm into this physical earth? There has to be a process. It looks like every month, that period, that menstrual cycle is the process to start the development of a fetus into this realm. Where did you come from? You're not just a biological thing that was started in the semen in the there's something that activates that energy. Because at that point, if you look into Gnosticism, at that point, that was when your Davidoff, whatever that evil ruler is, just created God. He tried to create people, and they was just like slumps of clay and mud. They're telling you in the Gnosticism, like, you are not just a body. Because that's metaphysics too. The story of Sophia, your Davidoff, he tried to make bodies. They was clay and mud. They was just melting this shit. Sophia said, "Oh, I fucked up. Let me give them what I got," and gave us the divine spark. What's the divine spark? That's the astro. That's that energy. That's that infinite light. That's that foreverness that we have. That's why he said, "I'm a jealous God." Good. What do you think? Bro, now, what do you think you ain't jealous of? You got the infinite spark. The infinite, that shit called the divine spark. That's what you got for Sophia. You know what Sophia means? Wisdom. You know who wrote the Matrix? Another Sophia. Bro, now, you know all this science you got came from Sophia's, letting you know this shit is divine wisdom. And she wrote The Terminator. I always say that. And it's crazy because if I read this book, Outside the Circles of Time by Kenneth Grant, her book matches a lot of the shit that they say in this book on an occultic level. Like that shit she be teaching, motherfuckers coming back from the future and all of that from in Terminator and saving them. This book matches that on an occultic level about the children of Mayat, the children of the daughters, and all of this deeper aspects of universal energies that some people came back here to activate something within. Bro, them to keep this shit going. You feel me? Bro, keep this shit going with your universal mind. For the universal greater good of humanity and shit like that. Whatever fuck niggas want to say. Bro, now. All that good shit. You let somebody else make it pretty and make it sound cute. I ain't got time for that, guy. Let's get to this next shit, though. So, boom, the astral realm is the watery boom. Boom, the astral realm is a watery bound. Boom, when your ass tap in, what's this got to do with the shamans getting fucked up? Because if your ass gonna walk in the goddamn water, you don't just walk in. I can't just walk in this bitch like this, can I? With my hat on and shit. Just what's good, bruh? Oh, just get in the water there. You ain't gonna take your phone or nothing. You gotta whoop. You start losing shit. You gotta lose your fucking mind. And that's why we said mind altering techniques. Because basically, when you going into these astral planes, you going into the motherfucking water. And before you go to the water, you gotta put certain shit on or take certain things off. You have to alter yourself. You know, ain't nobody walking into no water with no gym shoes on. You don't take a shower like that. You alter yourself first to prepare yourself for the shower. So these are the preparations to walk into those different realms and have those aspects of existence that transcend our mundane reality. Now y'all starting to understand this on a deeper level. You gotta go. How you gonna get into the waters? You don't even know there is waters. We just understanding this shit. But now it makes sense. You know the astral realm is a water realm because when you wake up, it's almost like you washed ashore. Ain't it? Every day you wake up, you wash the fuck ashore from a shipwreck. Just you, what the fuck? Hello? For at least that first 3 minutes, you hello, brother. Who am? And then all that shit download back to you. Oh, brother. Oh, you one phone check away from remembering who the fuck you is, ain't you, oh, brother? You one airbag blow up from remembering who you is. Oh, bro, they'll wake up as soon as that airbag come on. I'm just playing, y'all. I don't know why I'm joking so much today. On bro, now play too much. All right. Anyways, water can also be connected now. So this is very important because we altering the mind. We already talked about that because we getting fucked up because you got to jump into the waters. Now, this is not the only way you can jump into the waters. We said music. On Brodom, you could also tap into pain for all the ones that like pain and shit. Yeah, on Brodom. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, bro. Oh, crazy motherfuckers. I'm good off that game. I'll hit your ass back. Oh, bro, stop playing with me, twin. I don't like that shit, oh, bro. You know, it induced pain within me. Oh, you gotta be fucked up. But nah, hypnosis induced by repetitive sonic rhythms. That's the music. So a lot of y'all been listening to these your favorite music, your favorite song. I always tell this story. There's specific songs that I love to listen to, and I knew that I was doing something spiritual. I just didn't know it. I would listen to something for 10, 11 hours straight, just go in the zone. My homie did that too one time on the highway while we was tapping into whatever we was tapping into. Wink, wink. On bro now. Started listening to shit. It's 3, 4 hours. You going into like a Kundalini rising. You're going into that energy. You're temporarily stirring up your fire snake. And that's facts. You feel me? Yeah. You tapping in. Some of y'all have developed your own way to go into these trances, to go into these different aspects of your mind, and you already got the keys and don't even know it. And that's the shit that make the and what you need to focus on is, well, how do I know? When does the world around you disappear? It's that simple. If you do some shit and the world starts disappearing around you and that's all that exists, you have basically technically created a key for yourself. You are transitioning this realm. This realm only exists because of your perspective. You have now shifted your perspective. So a lot of you looking for the key, a lot of y'all already got it. You need to pay attention to that shit that make you shift up. Switch up your mind, switch up your role. On babies, I'm running on the presidents. They say to him. Everybody double tap the screen if y'all really rocking with this shit. Bro, you shouldn't even turn it off in a. It's all good. Anyways, bro. Anyways, so boom. Why is this so important? Because we ain't talking about nobody but your ass. That's another thing. How do you tap into your own kundalini? What made you tap this world out? What is your science? Because I could tell you mine, I could give you my songs, but that might not work for your vibration. What turns your heart on? What makes that shit beat for you? Now, people don't want to believe this. Why? Because a lot of people been took the long way on bro now, so they don't want you to take the short way. Just like anything in life. Nigga tell on you for stealing. Why? Because they paying for shit. You got me fucked up. I've been lying, waiting. He's stealing. No, bro now. Excuse me. He's no. What's in your pocket? What's in your pocket? Hey, get off me, oh bro. That's when you get fucked up. Oh bro, what's in your pocket? Hey. Oh bro, get your ass fucked up out here. Oh bro, but that's the truth. The spirit told me that. Like that's the real shit. That's the game. So that's why a lot of people be like, I'll be damned if you tap into this energy or tap into this sign. I've been did all this shit, and now you think you about to do what you love to do to fire your kundalini up? Yes, motherfucker. On Bronum, exactly. Because we've been doing this shit the wrong way. I've literally watched our, you know what I'm saying? Nothing against it, because I think at that time we needed it. We needed that discipline and that focus. But then we are now in a day and age where you think the rational, the straight line, the narrow, the all of these different paths is the right path instead of your path. On Bronum, you've been tapped out of all the shit you like to do, trying to appease an aspect of bro. Now you losing a part. You damn near are basically losing a part of yourself. Basically, at some point, you're just losing a piece of yourself for no reason. So we gotta learn to lose some of that aspect of that shame and that guilt, and be able to tap into these energies. Now, am I saying get fucked up and do? No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying the shit that you naturally was already doing probably had a deeper aspect of the science hidden within it, and was your keys. You probably unplugged it because you utilized it out of discipline, out of whatchamacallit. Bro, man, anything out of discipline gonna fuck you up. Too much water fuck you up. Bro, now, too much water can kill you. So, I mean, anything out of balance is deadly or dangerous for you. But on a deeper level, like I said, some of these keys is right under y'all nose. Some of y'all like to dance. Some of y'all like, some of this shit we ain't going to mention this in your face. This one right here, ecstatic rapture induced by the contemplation of beauty in natural or artificial forms, including juxtapositions of colors. That's a whole bunch. That's art. That's perfume. That's music. That's liquor. It says the skillful fusion of alcohol. In this shamanistic thing, they said they actually used alcohol as well as a perspective to alter the mind. So we're looking at multiple perspectives of ways to tap into this science. All right. Anyways, we already talked about us going into the water, going into these different realms. You feel me? Bro, going into these different realms, going into these different aspects. In order for you to get in the water, you got to change your clothes. You got to change the way you done. So that's why water is a representation of the astral realm. Because when you get into water, you don't walk into it like you walk into earth and just it's another day in the office with your briefcase and your suit on and shit. You got to take all that off and have your swim trunks on. You have to transition to a different mind state. That's why we say that these shamans altered their mind to step into that reality. Not because the shit is evil, not because they wanted to get fucked up, not because they stressed out. It was for the aspect of opening the door to different realms, getting the deeper perspective of our existence on another level. That's why some of y'all on some days feel extra spiritual. You tapped in, you doing this shit on the next level. And then some days you like, damn, because that on probably on that day you did something that temporarily stirred up that kundalini that gave you that moment, that energy that you felt. You like, whoa, what the fuck was that? I love that. I need that again. But you have to start working on the science of what tapped that off. And what's all meant to be gonna be meant to be. This is ultimately here, y'all, to do what? Alter your mind. Because all you can do is alter your mind. All your choices have already been made for you. All right? For real. Now, water can also be connected to the blood perspective, which is very important to the transformation process as well. Even the way our blood flows in a bloodstream implicates the connection of blood and water. What does this mean for you, the woman who bleeds? What does this mean for the woman who bleeds every month? So, like I said, we have a blood flow. We have a bloodstream. So that's connected to water. Water flows. Water is in streams. Our blood flows. Our blood is in streams. It says right here, the four elements from which the magician conjures the fifth viz, spirit or spirit for the sorcerer, is primarily a conjurer. Spirits are explicable only with the reference to the biochemistry of the Draconian tradition. Water, the mystical fluid of life, symbolizes blood, not arterial blood. No spirit ever took body that way, but menstrual blood, the primal menstruum of manifestation, whereby spirit is made flesh. Now, what the fuck did he just say? Shit, real simple. When your mommy don't have a motherfucking menstrual cycle, she had your ass. So what manifested you into this physical realm? The M cycle. When she has one, she ain't pregnant. When she doesn't have one, she's pregnant. Where the fuck you think that blood going? It says it right here. The element earth was ascribed to flesh. As blood congealed, a liquid was transformed into what? Transformed into what, twin? Into a solid. Well, I'll be damned. On bro now. Well, I'll be damned. When she does have, when that blood, so why would she not bleed? Because that blood is going to eventually congeal into the first aspects of your fleshy self. She's turning the water into earth. That means a doorway has been opened. That same door we trying to walk through and get fucked up to walk through, when she doesn't have a cycle, she's pulling the energy from the astral realm and manifested it into the physical, which is what? Your divine spark. Because you are more than just a biological creature. You have an aspect of a deeper potentiality of infinite energy of light. It's something that has to animate this body. That's why I said if you study the Gnosticism text, Gnosticism literally says that Abaddon tries to recreate this world and he creates creatures, but they're just made out of mud and clay. They just failing and shit. Just they don't have that divine spark in them. That's why we can. I know you don't know. On bro, we be dancing this shit. What's good with you, bro? Running this shit. Hey, on bro, doing all types of shit. Jumping jacks. So bro, now dropping fries. Hey, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you? Oh, bro, doing all types of shit with that divine spark. You feel what I'm saying? But that is a deeper testimony that you are not just a fleshy animal. You know, you're not just a fleshy being. You have this spirit within you. That's the fifth element, the spirit. But how does that spirit? The spirit needs something to host that energy, and it has to be powerful. And that's this. That was manifested inside of what? Your mother's womb. She took the blood from the M cycle after daddy gave her the fertilizing energy on Bronell and basically started to what? Manifest something into the physical. Turn things from water to earth. Now we can go back to that draconian shit and realize that the element earth was ascribed to flesh as blood congealed, a liquid transformed into solid. Transformation. What does Hecate stand for? The draconian code. It is not only the symbol of transformation from watery astral existence to earth. The frog-headed goddess, which is an amphibious being, a land and water being that represents the aspect of your transformation from what? The watery astral realm to the earthly physical. Because biologically, you started off as a watery aspect, the semen from your dad, the men in the sea. Your mama, when she was in the moon, she was the watery aspect. So that's water and water. Splash. But out of that, you start getting the transformation into the solid. Because we have physical hard bone. We are seeing the aspect of how you manifest ideals into the physical and turn them into what? This shit is basically, we are ice. We like ice. Bro, no, when we come in here, as fat, everything around you is basically like frozen. That's why your ass got the Antarctica and the North Pole and all that shit holding the caps or whatever the fuck they call this shit. This world is just ice, bro. Bro, like a physical aspect of frozen water. We was manifested from the astral watery realms, and now we're a solid energy, transformed naturally by the goddess. She's the real 360, the alchemist. She holds you for 9 months. That's 3 plus 6. 9. 360. You go through a full cycle within your mother, and she transforms you from the watery astral realm into the physical. Over time, bakes you in her oven. Get your shit together. We looking for it. It's right in our face. Bro, now. You feel me? Ice world equals hell. Some shit like that. Man, whatever. You feel me? That's going to be up to you to figure out. I rock with it. Primordial waters. Exactly. Where y'all think y'all get that shit from? The primordial waters. All these different names. The waters. What's this 360 pack called? The astral waters and I. Because you are the aspect of the astral energy that was manifested into this physical. You came from the watery astral realm. Your mother has an M cycle. That is the bloodstream, the blood flow. That is the water. And when she doesn't have one, that is the opportunity. When the portal open, you need the flow to come in this. Here come the blood. When she don't have one, she is now congealing that blood into what? A physical aspect. And out of nowhere, you get teeth and bones and eyes and heads and brains and your shit hard. You come out with elbows and shoulder pads. I never came and made a football player. You come out with a hit stick. Oh, bro, doing spins and shit. Oh, bro, she been birthed a football player. All she got to do is keep his nose straight for 18 years and we into the big bucks, baby. Bro, you know, I know all people who babies is like NFL players, you know, from a very young age. Like this is 6'3" at 12. Oh, bro, we going to the league. We going, I know they be like, we going to the league. They be at work talking shit. Oh, bro, this is my last, don't even worry about it. It's my last 4 years. I got a plan, motherfucker. I got a fucking plan. Oh, bro, shit, I don't want to be the manager at Wendy's. Oh, bro, I got a plan, good. All right, anyways. So the Draconian code gave us the energy of the menstrual cycle that manifests into the physical. Now, why am I teaching you this? Because I'm also teaching you how to comprehend this shit. I told you that the shamans had to open the door to get to a different world. Basically, we are already physical trying to tap into the spiritual. We showed that backwards. And then we just showed you how from the spirit you can go into the physical through the aspect of birth, the M cycle. But see, when we talk about the shamans, we basically are really excluding it or including what? The masculine perspective. The shamans is the masculine. They tapping into the drugs. They getting fucked up. At the beginning of this lecture, what did I say? The woman has the natural way to do it. And what is the natural way to do this? Women are better than men in that sense. They don't have to jump into the abyss. Women have their own ways. They have their own abyss. Women ministrate. The Nagel told me that was the door for them. During their periods, they could become something else. The Nagel told me that me and the little sisters, that during our period, dreaming becomes power. A crack opens in front of us during those days. 2 days before a period, a woman can open up a door and step through it to another world. Now, why are we talking about the M cycle? Because the M cycle is a representation of what? Water. That manifested you in the physical. When she doesn't have one, she manifested you into the physical. So if she's having one, what does that mean? She's now the spirit that can go in, the physical that can now go into the spirit. The doorway has been opened. Bro, now this is why on a deeper level, when you go into Leviticus, in the book of Leviticus, when a woman has a discharge and it consists of blood from her body, she will be unclean. Don't go around her, blah, 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 blah. Because this is the true representation of the manifestation in this realm. The shamans have their own way to tap into the science. The woman has her own natural way to tap into the science. That door is opened up. And then look, let me show y'all a deeper synchronicity with this lecture. Look, y'all, it says right here on Babies on Bro Don Juan. It says Don Juan and Castaneda basically said that these women can step through another cycle, can step through another door when it's around her menstrual cycle. Don Juan, Castaneda, Don Juan, Castaneda. At the very beginning of the lecture with Donald Tyson's book, guess what it say right here? What it say right here? Castaneda, Don Juan, talking about what? The shamans the shamans altering their mind to step into these different worlds. That same Don Juan, the Castaneda dude that wrote about this Don Juan figure, or whoever it is, also said that the woman can step into her world through an M cycle. The shaman might have to get fucked up. The women are different in that sense. They don't have to jump into the abyss. This is why y'all just lose your minds when y'all try to tap into this shit. Bro, then it just becomes an aspect of evil because we fear what we don't understand. Bro, because this shit, you got to be born for this. You really got to be born for this shit. And it's crazy, y'all, because I ain't never did this before. Guess what I did? I added a TikTok video of another TikToker talking about being a shaman. And guess what's the first thing she said?
I just want to answer this question real quick. I've had many people ask me, like, how do I become a shaman? How do I become a shaman? You don't become a shaman. You are a shaman that is awakened to your shamanhood.
You don't become a shaman. You gotta be awakened to your shamanhood. She just speaking deep shit. Why would I close it? She got one eye closed. This a witch, oh bro. This a real witch. Hey, how you doing? Look, hey, how you doing? Oh, no problem.
You know what I mean? Like, for example, it's not something that you can just do a course. Granted, there are courses out there, but you will feel lost, stuck. You're going to get yourself caught up with all kinds of energies if this is not something that's innately in you. For me, all of the generations before me, they were shamans. I've come from a Haitian tradition, and
so she becoming the energy. But ain't that crazy though? Because she's not really, if I read this book, and it's all technicalities, a shaman is more of a masculine perspective. A woman by default already has that energy because a woman has the M cycle. That portal is already opened. And it's not just that these books are saying it, it's because of the extreme suspicion that the fucking Bible gave us. Bro, them, it's on them. They're the ones in Leviticus chapter 15, verses 19, saying she unclean. Stay away from her when she on her cycle. She fucked up. Why would they say all that? Y'all niggas should have just kept the cue. Oh, you basically gave it away. Bro, now you get away from her. You what? Why? What's going on? Shit, she just want me to get her some chalk. Snack the chocolate out my head. Get that shit out your head. Don't give her shit. You need to stay away from her. Because why? Quantum entanglement. If your ass tapping into these different realms and doing this powerful ass shit and these portals open, you might rub off with me and I get to tapping into that energy too. Our dreams is transcending. I'm talking to my ancestors. I don't even know it's a portal open next to me. The woman is different in that sense. 2 days before a period, she can open the door and go into the abyss. Dream state go up to the next level. Everything, the ash, she has stepped into the waters. The menstrual cycle represents the draconian tradition, represents the water. Water, the mystical fluid of life, symbolizes blood, not arterial blood. No spirit ever took that body, but menstrual blood. What is the astral realm? The astral realm is a watery realm. So what does this astral realm consist of? The blood of the mother. So this some deep ass shit on an occultic level. You just walking up, you stepping into your dreaming state, you tapping it back into the ill cycle, blood of the mother type shit. You going back into the realms. That's why y'all niggas love warm showers and all that hot shot, all that shit. You are in the fucking Yanni verse on Mother Earth. Good. You tapped into your great mother's womb. To go back to sleep is like to go back into the mother's womb. That's why when you die, you get buried back in the earth. Sleep is what? The cousin of death. And the astral realm is what? Where your ancestors lie. These astral entities that exist, whatever experience they had in this realm still exists in some type of aspect. It just transcends our rational thinking because this is just one level of the dream. On this realm, you're dreaming. Put your right arm up. Everybody put their right arm up. You put your right arm up. Yeah. You're going to say in your mind, yes, I chose to put my right arm up because I'm in control. I have free will. Oh, do you? Oh, fucking do you? That shit sound like a script. Someone gave you that to say. Like, here, say this. Okay. Action. I have free will. Oh, bro, now. Look, action. I have free will. Oh, bro, them. Is that good? Is that good? I have free will. Hi. I have free will. I chose to raise my right arm. But did you though? Because raise that pitch again. Raise it 10 times. Repetition is the father of learning. Now, by the 10th time, if you really think about it, why the fuck am I talking and still raising my arm? Because I don't even have to think to raise my arm because my arm already chose to raise its damn self. I have no control of this shit. On bro now, the universe is mental. My mind chose a long time ago for my arm to raise. The brain is already firing the shit off. I'm not putting any effort. If you think about it, everybody put their arms up and squeeze. You're not putting any effort into your arm moving. This way, if y'all all the niggas that can't exercise, this should help all of us exercise. We should all be exercising on bro now because we really ain't doing shit. You should be like, if I just change my mind state, I'm not even doing the push-ups or whatever. My brain does it. The brain is an interface. Our brain mind tricks us into thinking we are doing real-time things that we have in fact already done. Brain potentials are firing 300 milliseconds before you have the conscious intentions to act. Your brain is already firing off before you have the conscious intentions to act. This is from 360 pack number 9, Lightning with a Splash of Thunder. So we cross-reference this with number 13, whatchamacallit. So before you think, oh man, I'm about to raise my arm, I'm about to make a left, I'm about to do this, I'm about to make a right. Bro, now, yeah, this is gonna be. It's already posted on YouTube. It's screaming right now. It's just no visual. Bro, them. These called 360 talks on YouTube, gang. It's just live, yeah. But I appreciate that. Now, so boom, everybody double tap the screen. Thank you. Share this shit. Follow this. We already banned and restricted, so this is all we got. Bro, this is it. I fucked up, y'all. Bro, how many people been came in? I fucked up. They still bringing people in though. So fuck it. Fuck them. Bro, restrict this shit, gang. This is restricted knowledge. Bro, so everything you do is in an aspect of a dream. And if this I said everything in this realm is a dream. So what's the power of the moon? Because every time the moon come up, you go to sleep and you dream. And then when the sun come up, you just wake up to a different aspect of the dream. How do we know it's a dream? Because everything you ever did in your life, it already was projected in the past. I mean, literally, and it's a brother that wrote this book. I don't know why I gotta tell y'all asses that, but I know how y'all is sometimes and shit on bro now. Like a brethren wrote this book on bro now. I don't know why I gotta say that, but I gotta tell y'all is this on bro now. Yeah, bro, you know how y'all be and shit, bro. I'm just saying, twin. He ate with this book. Somebody passed me the popcorn. He said, "Hey, despite the fact that we are only watching a movie of the dream past through consciousness that we project called our life, despite the fact that we are only watching a movie of the dream past through consciousness that we project called our life." That's right. That shit you whoop-de-woo, you mad about, it already fucking happened, gang. Bro, you're just reacting to it. You're watching the movie. And depending on how you react, that's up to you. That's about as much control as you got. Even your actions themselves. I don't even know why I did that. Exactly. Because you did it. Bro, your mind did. That's why you got to get back in power with your mind. You think you are in control of your arm. No. You have a higher aspect of yourself that's controlling this whole damn thing. But due to the disconnection of it, you are under the illusion that you have your control of your arm, which is almost like, I don't know, that's almost a downgrade. It's a good thing that we don't have control of our arm. That means there's a higher aspect of us that's moving this shit on some automated energies. Everything's automated. It's a movie. And you got the right to shift your movie, but you have to shift your mind first. Your choices are already being made for you. You are only making your choices depending on where your mind is. I know this sound like I'm speaking in circles, but David, you're talking to 360. Bro, now. Trying to make you dizzy in this bitch. I'm letting you know, twin, that every decision you made was already made. You did not make it. I'm going to get a Pepsi or a Sprite. Just pick one, motherfucker. Whichever one you get, you was already going to get that shit, gang. It was already written. Your brain fired off 50 milliseconds before you have the conscious intention to act. Before you have the conscious intention, I intend to act consciously and grab this or grab that. Your brain already fired the shit off. You stressing over shit. You whoop-de-wooing over shit that you really don't have to because you was already going to make the choice in the first place on babies or grown up on the brothers. You are watching a dream. You flexing over the dream that you're going to wake up from one day. Get your shit together. Depending upon your mind, you can alter your choices, but those choices will be made automatically. You can only alter your mind. Then the choices start to shift, which shifts your destiny, your universe. But it starts mentally, emotionally, the spirit, the heart. We trying to do this shit backwards. Like, well, okay, I'm gonna do this tomorrow or this tomorrow. That's gonna change. No, change this shit today. On pronoun, this right here. And when I say this, I mean this. When I say this, I mean everything on your fucking body. On pronoun, because all this shit connected. I mean this bed that's next to me. I mean this chair I'm motherfucking sitting on. On pronoun, because the universe is mental. Good. Start thinking that all this shit outside of you is actually shit that's within you. This is all just energy, twin. We are so disconnected from the aspect of what this is that we are not perceiving it that way. We're watching a movie. We've been watching a movie so long and eating the popcorn. Shit, we think the movie is real and it's a dream. Because if it was real, you'd be making you wouldn't have no brain minds tricking you to do shit. And this is why trickster guys sit at the crossroads, because you got to cross your ass over. Any event we see is at least 50 milliseconds old. My mind chooses, then my brain performs the preview. I observe it in the dream past, as review in the literal present. Any event we see is at least 50 milliseconds old. It is already in the dream past. Between our initial glimpse and our second registration, senses of it changes have occurred. If we are able to superimpose the first instance with the second image, the pictures would not be identical and possibly even blurred. This much is the whole truth. The brain always knows before you do. Why does the brain know before you do? Brain potentials are firing 300 milliseconds before you have the conscious intention to act. Before you ever grab something, I'm going to do this. The brain already knew it. It already buzzed it. You're just following after it. That's why he said, let me grab the popcorn. The movie I think I'm watching in real time is actually real time. REEL, like a movie. This realm is a dream. So what does that implicate? The power of the moon. The moon is the psychological energy. What we use to perceive this dream on a deeper level, the film behind it. That's when you go to sleep at night and have those other dreams. So we dreaming within a dream. Because this is the waking state. Then you got the nerve to go to sleep and dream again. Boy, you got to be fucking playing with me. Oh, bro, now you got to be playing with me. And got the nerve to call it astro traveling. Astral traveling. In the astral realm, they say in the astral realm is what? What's the astral realm again? What element is the astral realm associated with again? What is the astral realm associated with? The watery realm. You're going back into the waters. This is where you walk on earth. Exactly. You in the watery realm, which is the dreaming state. And the moon does what? Control the tides of the water. But I don't think it controls the tides of the water. I think it reflects our energy of our dream into the oceans, into the water type shit. It's a reflection. Because the river, how the waters, the waves of the water are a lot like what, twin? If you go to 360 pack number 9, all of this shit I'm teaching from is from a 360 pack, y'all. I just don't have time to try to get y'all to get this shit on, bro. I'll say it in a second. I'm just trying to clear my thoughts. So, bro, at this point, I'm all cluttered up with thoughts and shit. So we trying to get this out. Bro, now, what the fuck is the difference between a brainwave frequency and the goddamn waves in the ocean and the water? Them waves, ain't they? Vibrational frequencies, waves of energy. They telling you that the moon controls the tides of the water, but the moon is associated with the dreaming state. The water is associated with the M cycle. The dream denotes an aspect of what? A rhythm, a vibration, some type of energy being emitted from us to project that dream. Because when you're in the dreaming state, the theta frequency, that's a brainwave frequency. When you go to sleep at night and dream, and you having these motherfucking dreams at night, and you go into the watery astral realm, you're letting off the theta brain frequency. This is from 360 pack number what? Number 9. What's it say right there? It ain't no capping my max or rapid eye movement, dream and sleep. The 7 hertz frequency of the electromagnetic pulse of the earth. The dreaming state is the pulse of the earth. You're on a dream within if the electromagnetic pulse of the earth is the rapid eye movement, dreaming state existence, this whole realm is just sleep, a dream within a dream within a dream. And we don't got control over our actions and shit. Everything we did has already been decided for us. On bro now. You feel what I'm saying? On babies on bro them on the brothers. How did they know about brain waves 200 years ago? They understood this shit on a deeper level because everything's on the astral. They probably perceived this realm. That third eye was open. The shit that science is just seeing, they already knew. How does hoodoo know about quantum entanglement and know not to let anybody get in contact with their hair and their nails? And quantum science are just finding out that when people get in contact with you, there's some aspect of quantum entanglement. People, that's where voodoo and witchcraft and all this shit is coming from. Like objects can be affected to affect like objects. Everything's on a quantum scale because the ancestral energies understood what? The quantum realms. The deeper energies, they perceived the shit. And they told it to us in what? Story form. Because these were our ancient scientists. They was just the science of the spirit. They was more developed than we are. And look, here's another part. We trying to understand how they looked from a rational realm when they was tapped more into their spiritual, deeper, more ancestral energies. They was into they what? What does the functionary book say? Which brain, what part of the brain is rational? Is it the left brain or the right brain? We more rational. So us trying to understand how they seen this shit, good luck. Oh, bro, no, we're rational beings. Oh, bro, no, we need to know what was first, who was this. They ain't do that. They told your ass a story and walked off on your ass. And that all the science was there. Once upon a time, you are shit up. And walked away, and it all had a deeper science. That's why protons, photons are emitted to our way to see in the astros. Man, you better talk that talk, bro. Exactly. That's in my last 360 pack. Think the unthinkable. Every time you think about somebody, a tunnel was set up where photon lights can be exchanged. That mechanism is precisely what Dr. Glein observed in his DNA programs on Bronell, where every time you focus on somebody, you can exchange photon light. Every time you're thinking about something, the projection of the mind. This is all connected. All these 360 packs I got, they all connected together. On Bronell. Photons, that's light. You know what the etymology of photons denotes? An aspect of light. We just shooting out light all damn day. You want to get into these different astral realms, you have to switch up your light, your perception of the light. Then you can go into these realms. But anyways, dang, and we get mani pedis every 2 weeks. Chin extension wiz. It's all hindering us. Bro, shit. Bro, now. Shit. You feel me? But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Tapping into the sciences, all the universe's mental shit. You tapping into the mind. Tap into the mind, tap into those energies. But remember, on a deeper level, the woman, like I said, just to end all this shit up, y'all, the woman does what? The woman has already tapped into that menstrual cycle, that energy that opens the door to the portals. Your original gods were transformation gods. The menstrual cycles represents transformation, where the spirit is made flesh. That's the biggest transformation. Everybody here, because the spirit was made flesh. So that's an aspect of transformation, which connects you back to what? The Greek Hecate, but that's really the frog-headed goddess of the older African coast or whatever coast you want to connect it to. All these totem tribals had what? That frog. That's a lunar code. That's the moon. Why? Because the moon controls what? The water. The water is what? The astral realm. The water is an aspect of what? The astral realms. The astral realms. They jump from the watery astral existence to earth or flesh. The astral plane, where the symbol is also water. The menstrual cycle is what? Water, the mystical fluid of life, symbolizing blood, not arterial blood. No spirit ever took body that way. I think it's really tripping over vampires and all this shit, the blood. I'm like, I don't know why. That ain't what the fuck this shit, that shit, what the fuck has real blood ever done for you? Good, that shit just dry the fuck up. The M cycle, when Shorty don't have that shit, that's what manifests the motherfucking shit into the physical. All this pricking fingers, prick. Oh, bro, my blood. No. That ain't the science I read on Ronan, but maybe I'm ignorant to some darker shit. And may I stay ignorant. Because I don't want to know no shit like that. All I'm saying is the blood we talk about is the cycle. And the sacrifice is already natural. You don't have to sacrifice shit. You already eat it. What the fuck we sacrifice again? That don't even make sense. It's already there. You're already eating. It already happened. You naturally have been initiated. The fuck? Now we talking for big boys, grown shit. And it seems like they just created a whole cult to scare you out of the original science of what the real sacrifice was. The true blood sacrifice. The blood of the mother. When she sacrifices the blood and she doesn't have a cycle, she does what? She had you. She sacrificed. It's really simple. And then she transformed you from what? The watery aspect to the earthly perspective. In 9 months, 3 plus 6, a 360. Put you through a full cycle. Get your shit together. Ouch. And then the moon. And up here, y'all, this is only my second lecture presenting this information. And then it says right here, y'all, the moon, the monthly period of the moon links her to the menstrual cycle, but more generally, the things that was and wane, wax and wane, open and close, particularly when they occur in darkness. So this is where you're getting the evil at and all of that. Why would God need perfect firstborn blood why would God need perfect firstborn blood for forgiveness of sins? Because that code came from an older code. The son of the mother already existed. The son of the father is a later code. That's a later patriarchal code. Your whole Christian shit is based on a patriarchal energy. The Hebrews are an older solar code that come from an older regime of the Ra code. You got to get into your Gerald Massey's and your Kenneth Grants and all these guys, Cosmic Mothers, all these books. They come from a solar masculine code. So the son of the mother became the son of the father. All of these Jesus sacrifices, are just representations of shamanism energy. Your original sciences, y'all, are all representations of what? They are representations of the older sciences, bruh. That's why it resonates so deep within y'all souls. This shit already existed for thousands and thousands of years before and was just crossed over to from older to newer codes. Kind of like how they remake a song today, but they use the old shit but remake the new song. It's the same thing. It's a remix. So you have a remixed energy. The whole aspect of a sacrifice and everything is just a metaphysical story. The Egyptians told metaphysical stories. Everyone in the world had a metaphysical story. Everybody has some characters and some sacrifices and some sons and some Horuses and some head-roos and some sons of the fathers and all of that. It's the same story all over the world. The same old song. All right, so if you look outside of the Bible, when you start looking at all the other mythologies, you're going to find all of them have something in common. Bro, and they all connected. For real, you usually have like a father deity, some son aspect, some rebelling perspective. You always have an enemy, the dualities. There's always like a goddess in the background that used to exist. It's the same science over and over again. Them over and over again. That's why the Hebrews, the Muslims, and the Islam, Hebrews, and the Christians all share the same Old Testament. How fucking convenient. How fucking they all share the Abrahams. How fucking convenient. The Abrahamic religion. How fucking convenient. 12 tribes of Israel. How fucking convenient. 12 astronomical signs that you cross through that your son crossed through. The son and the 12 disciples. How fucking convenient. Most of these science is based on ancient astronomical, physiological, and metaphysical principles. That came out of older codes. The solar code got some of their shit from the divine feminine codes that existed before that. We are missing a major piece of the gnosis for a reason. So we can't tap into this shit. We continue to feed the system with our fear. Continue to feed the system because we don't even know. We don't even know we food. We don't even know. They got us so fucking. It's so hard. All right, anyways, this is some real shit. So I encourage y'all to get these 360 packs. I put a lot of research in here 360 pack number 12 explains this, along with 360 pack number 4 and 360 pack number 1. That's My Yacht 23. That's Tooth, the Bone, and the Wine. And that's The Sun and the Seven Stars. Go to the link in the bio. All that information is there. I put the research, the paperwork, the books, the pages. It's all there. Y'all can get this knowledge, get this information. It's available for you. All right. These little screenshots I'm going through, you got access to. Because there's no way I'm about to be able to cover all that shit, gang. And I appreciate the likes, y'all. I appreciate the love on bro. Now, what time, what day is it? Shit. It's a Wednesday, ain't it? Is it Wednesday? I appreciate all the support, twins. On bro. Now, let's run these likes up. Guys, guess how many likes today, boy? And I love the seesaw of things. Yesterday, 120,000 likes. I said, what the fuck? Oh, bro, I said, what is going? The algorithm was arithmetic. But I was also doing an old lecture. Oh, bro, this is my first day of the new lecture. So, with that being said, the flow different today, and I understand it. So it's nothing personal against y'all. I don't want y'all to double tap the screen, just because I'm saying, oh, bro, no, double tap the screen because this shit, it's a good indication of how good this lecture going. But anybody want to support, donate to the Class 360 Alchemist on Cash App, leave your email in the Cash App notes. If you can't donate, I guess I'm about to double talk, donate, double tap the screen, whatever, show up. But like I said, the menstrual cycle, all of these are deeper representations of our manifestation into this realm. And when you separate yourself from just the biological qualities of your living state, which is rational limitations, you can start to tap into more of the dreaming state, the flow state. You tapping into that dreamy dream world, into an existence that transcends. A lot of us are trying to outthink this spiritual shit on a rational level. Bro, now we want to know on a rational level what this means. And we really have to alter our minds, especially the fellas, because we are dominant within the rational aspect of our mind. You feel what I'm saying? Everything got to make sense. It has to be, if you go to a lot of, and I'm going to prove this to you, if you go to TikTok and you listen to a lot of debates and arguments, the first thing they're going to say is, you're not being rational. That's not rational right now. Because that's the ego. It has limits. It cannot go past those limits. But your dreaming state, the deeper existences of what you are outside the circles of time, the things that are more infinite and higher than what is down here, or whatever you want to call it, go past those limitations. So it's hard for us to understand something we want to understand with our rational minds. In comes the mind altering techniques. In comes meditation. In comes inducing the kundalini, inducing the dreaming state through different aspects of what? Actions. Look at all these actions to tap into the fire snake by Beyond the Moabe Zone by Kenneth Grant. And then ask yourself why the serpent is a perspective of what? What deceived Eve in the garden. Because the fire snake, and then look at the reptilian. The reptilian's evil, the serpent's evil. Where do you think all this shit is coming from? The ego is scared of the awakening because it diminishes the aspect of the ego, the system, whatever the shit think it is. You will be transcending that shit. So you have basically set up your own goddamn programming to what? Lock you into them aspects. Awaken a state of killing kundalini, rising up to the reptilian brain. And what's reptilian connected with, y'all? Listen to this shit. You can't make this one up. And y'all did this, not me. You got the nerve to talk about the Draconians. And in the Draconian tradition, water represents the menstrual cycle that manifests the physical, the earth, the spirit into the physical. And the Draconian code is a representation of the goddess. And now you got the nerd that it represents transformation. And you got the nerd that got the serpent deceiving Eve in the garden and all of these different aspects and come on, man. As some moralistic ploy of evil and what's good and all this shit. Y'all got to understand that was a science. Bro, it is a science. And that's what I keep trying to look for. Let me find this real quick. Excerpts of functionary. What book am I looking for? Garden of Eden. So ain't it funny that they said the serpent deceived Eve? But that shit crazy because the serpent is Eve. It's the fire snake. It's the kundalini energy. It's the divine feminine interpretation. It's our intuitive nature. It's all those different aspects. But when you start stepping into this terrestrial realm and you start tapping into the aspect of what is all around us, what you get a lot of demonization of the serpent. Like I said, we have basically set up our own limitations so we do not tap into this energy. I don't know where that shit came from. It must be extremely powerful, and our egos must have just became so powerful that we will stay down here. I want to stay here. This is it. This is all I will ever be. On bro now. You like, nah, bro, it's a whole universe out here. You like, nah, I'm good, twin. It says what? Garden of Eden, a mythological analogy referring to a pre-separation state of consciousness. Being thrown out of the Garden of Eden is the displacement of our intuitive, infinite intelligence conduit, replaced with our reliance on a limited left brain, rational conscience, mind control, or essentially intuition supplanted by rational thinking. Thank you. Thank you, big bruh. Limited left brain, rational consciousness. We trying to understand the deeper aspects of our existence from a brain state wave of our rational thinking when we in this realm. This is why your shamans did what? They stopped thinking with their brain, didn't they? They altered their motherfucking minds. They tapped into their Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden is a biblical metaphor of the right hemisphere of the brain, eastward in Eden. Read Genesis chapter 2, verse 8. The Garden of Eden is everywhere, for there is nothing outside of existence. There are no boundaries to reality. You cannot be thrown out of reality. Go work your vineyard, meditate, cast your net to the right side, and then simply wake up and you will find yourself. What does it say about the fire snake, y'all? I better listen to the spirit right now. The awakened state of Kundalini. Boy, this shit be cross-referencing like a mother. And when we get these actions, we are getting an aspect of what? We are getting a perspective of a synchronicity. The universe is revealing itself through what? Synchronicity. It orchestrates the events, people, and environment and lining them up so that you are exactly where you need to be. Synchronicity takes place like a vibrational beacon that transmits a divine message or coded sign back to you, indicating that you are in alignment or on the right path. We are having way too many synchronicities. I opened up a book about Garden of Eden. The serpentine energy is right there talking about the awakened serpent. The Garden of Eden is asking you to awaken to your Garden of Eden through what? Your mind. The Garden of Eden is everywhere, for there is nothing outside of existence. There are no boundaries to reality. You cannot be thrown out of reality. Go work your vineyard, meditate, cast your net to the right side, and then simply wake up and you will find yourself there. Galatians chapter 4, verse 24. Everything I told you informs us that the Old Testament is an allegory. It's a big ass metaphor, just like this world. It's an allegory for energy. It's just a big ass metaphor. If we are a holographic metaphoric energy and everything we did ain't never happened or it happened later and we're just possessing it, we just projecting this world later. When I tell you to raise your arm, you really just raise your arm, your brain already fired it off. And the book is just also an aspect of that as well. It's an energy. The characters represent an energy of a time shift, a mind shift, or back at that time of the psyche of the people that wrote it. It is the development of the psyche on a masculine principle. That's why we have switched from a matriarch to a patriarch. Okay? If you look, guys, we got Neolithic goddesses 30,000 years ago. The Venus of LaSalle. We have the Ta Earth goddess from 30,000 years ago. Because psychologically, we was at a time of the feminine principle. You don't mention the goddess today because you already mentioned those names. So what you think gonna happen to the gods of today? Everything has to fade away. We're watching a shift happen right now. On Bronham, there's a major shift going on within the mind. And the more people shift their mind, the more momentum gets shifted to what? The golden age, to the energy of what? This is a reflection of something deep within. Now, this takes a supreme level of dedication or a supreme level of, you basically got to be chosen for this shit. You really do got to be, in a sense, kind of chosen for this shit. Because you are basically going against the world at this point. On bro, now, you are asking to go against the world. On bro, now, you are going against the grain. Period. Or whatever they call that shit. You trying to tap into this science and realize your synchronicities and develop your own dreaming states and tap into your own Garden of Eden. There's 17 people here. Oh, bro, now, which is a compliment because that's 17 people that's tapped into this deeper energy. It's a Wednesday afternoon. Y'all could be anywhere. This is a testament to the aspect of your energy as well. I'm up here teaching at this time. I could be doing anything. All right, so this is a deep, we just got to understand, bro. It's all on us, but it's already the choice has already been made for you. Just by learning this knowledge, it starts to shift the mind, which shifts your choices that's already been made for you anyway. Because you're controlling yourself from a higher perspective than you think. We think we have direct control of our arm raising. We was already gonna raise our arm. Our brain fired it off. But depending on where my mind is, I raise my arm, but it's not directly me raising my arm. This shit is like running on. It's a different type of movie. This is like shooting a movie. Your mind is like shooting a movie. As soon as you shoot the movie, you don't go straight to film. You got to direct it. It got to go through the cuts. Then it goes into the real world. Then it goes into that whatchamacallit. So this takes time. That's why you getting that delay. Like it says, your world is just being projected for you. Then it goes into the real world. After you shoot the movie and da-da-da-da. That's the things that's in the mind, in the subconscious, all the ways you think, all that shit. That's going to be reflected through your choices, through your decisions, all of that. But those decisions that you're making are not direct. All you got is your mind. Period. You don't have your body. You got your mind. Your body is on automated. I hate to say that on bro, but it's the truth. We don't even got this motherfucker. It's just doing shit. Period. Anything I do, this rocking back and forth was already preordained. My brain already fired it off. Y'all, and then y'all perceiving me doing it, it happened 50 milliseconds ago. 50 milliseconds ago. Everything we perceive has already happened. It's just energy in its second state. It literally states that in Dr. Blend Functionary in the present. Everything you state is just a registration of energy. You register. After you register it, the movie got to go through what? The edits and the cuts, which is when you perceive it, with your senses. Then it becomes a physical for that foundation. That's why when you see atomic structures and all of those different perspectives, what do you see in an atomic structure? That it is 99% what? Empty. Is it not? And that it's just empty space and everything's just rotating as atomic structures around you. But when you see it, it's physical and you can't even interact with it. What's up, everybody? I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the gifts. Everything, y'all. Big love. Everything is interacted. But yet, because it's energy, but when you sense it, it's not energy no more. But yet, everything in your existence is what? Energy and motion. You just sense the stable aspect of it. That's why I said we frozen. This is a frozen particle. I know that because I did a 360 pack on it called Spirals and Socks. Oh, bro, everything I say, everything I say got a 360 pack behind it. Trust and believe that. Just about everything I say gonna have the documentation. I don't play around, bro. And it's crazy because I must be channeling because I just said we fucking frozen. And I'm just channeling right now because on Victor Shaw, I forgot Victor Schauberger definitely says right here, physical growth stops when the particles of frozen energy are too coarse to be drawn along any further. Now, what is the energy? The astral state of our existence. The astral state of existence, which is the watery realm. It's energy. We manifest through the energy through our mama cycle, which means that energy, whatever of the cycle, is so powerful. That's just pure energy. That's why they said stay away from her for 7 days when she on her cycle. She's unclean. Boy, you better get your shit together. They knew it was a power behind that shit. But anyways, when you manifest into the physical, you are the frozen particles of energy. Everything around you is. It's just energy and motion. Spirals and Socks, baby. Gradual consolidation of outer physical form of inner energetic flow. This is how atomic structures everything. Remember, out of nothing comes everything. Scientists cannot explain how electrons just pop into your existence and just start finding bonds. If they don't find the bonds, they just go back to a quantum realm that they can't sense. Out of nothing comes everything. Mayat is also known as nothing and everything. Bro, because that's the life, that's duality. And Mayat holds the codes to what? The scales. And the scales denote an aspect of what? Duality. Nothing and everything. That's what we is. Out of no thing comes the everything. Shit deep, twin. They cannot We come from a realm they can't even sense. The realm we're from, they cannot even sense it on a quantum scale. On bro, them shit just pops into our existence, tries to find the bonds. If it don't find it, it's gone. Bro, if it finds the bonds, it starts creating the particles, whatever it wants to manifest as. You literally are manifesting things out of nothing into the physical. This shit is amazing. You don't believe me? Luke Montaguer did a test where he played a 7 hertz vibrational frequency next to a hermetically sealed tube, and after 24 hours, a DNA genetic strand popped into the water. That's right. He manifested DNA into a sealed tube of water just through a vibrational frequency. Because the waves of vibrations, your thoughts, your energy, they just need a medium to express that energy in. They spiral into existence. If it hits water, it turns into the spiral. On bro now. Or if you look at it on a deeper level, the same way that moon creates the rhythm of the tides and all of these different aspects, which creates our psychological perspectives. We are water beings. Even if you look at music, music affects you and makes you what? Nod up and down because it's affecting the water within you. The spirit told me a long time ago, you ain't listening to the music, your astral body is. Like, you're not the one vibing to this shit. It's your astral energy that's really like being affected by this. Because that's the watery perspective of your existence. And vibration is energy. And when you touch water, you release energy in it. And it creates the wave. And that's why we look. That's why when music come on, you do what? You rock and you wave. On bro now. Exactly. With the electricity. With the electricity. Electromagnetic beings. You got all the elements within you. The fire, the water, the earth, that Captain Planet shit. That's why y'all love that so much. All right, y'all. Everybody double tap the screen. We probably about to start sliding out of here, gang. How long I been up here for? Has it been 2 hours? Yep. It's been about, damn, I know it be going quick, y'all. 2 hours. Because what? I guess the dreaming state shit is real. We really be in a dream. Just that quick. 2 hours. Boy, this class be going by so quick. Oh, bro, now, I promise you, I just started talking. It's, bruh, that shit crazy. Shout out, old boy that told me, what's old boy that told me, that my live was still